I'm Pat from Bill's Country Store in Caneville, the Purple Store. We're not grilling out the best steak sandwiches on our Friday grill out. We're making great turtle sundaes. I'm watching TV 17.
Well, pleasant good evening, high school football fans. Larry Brassfield here with Gary Levitt, a.k.a. the Kicking Dog, primarily our sideline camera guy. What are we looking at here tonight besides the weather?
Well, weather speaking, it is a cool, crisp night. And Geneva's going up against Streamwood, and they've only won one game. So this is really kind of a practice game for the Vikings. So they get into the playoffs, and we'll see what they do then.
Yeah, you know, just 5 weeks ago we were here, and the Geneva Vikings really took kind of their worst beating of the year to Batavia, but then have won those last 5 games. Here they sit 6-2. And Daniel Santa Catarina, an MVP week last week, 370 yards, 5 touchdowns. So I think we may look at them to build on that momentum. And who knows with these Sabres, they got that big win against Elgin last week. So you never know. It's high school football, right?
Anything can happen, especially when your hands are cold.
That it can. So we'll be back with the kickoff right after this here on TV 17.
If you have a muscle injury or if you strain your shoulder or your back while hunting, take care of those aches and pains at West Physical Therapy. Our staff has the experience and the equipment to get you back on your feet and back to the outdoors. Our physical therapists spend 45 minutes one-on-one with each patient. Our treatment is focused on your needs. We have 2 convenient locations to serve you on Kesslinger Road in Geneva and on Main Street in Sugar Grove. Discover the West Physical Therapy difference. We offer flexible hours, nearby locations, and easy scheduling. Call us or visit our website, westphysicaltherapy.com.
If you like pizza, TV 17 Coupons has some great deals. How about $20 worth of menu items from Pisano's Pizza in Elburn for $10, or a large cheese pizza with 3 toppings, a $20 value for $10 from Genoa's Pizza in Sugar Grove. Save money. Use TV 17 Coupons.
Welcome, high school football fans. TV 17, your home for high school football here in the Tri-Cities. It's hard to believe it's already week 9 of the regular season here. Geneva Vikings come in with a record of 6-2, while the visiting Streamwood Sabres come in 1-7. Sabres set to return. That's number 8, Noah Pollock, on the return. Looks like he's just shy of about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, man, Fulera, this is not the best vantage point. We'll see how it goes first half.
So it's been an interesting season so far here for the Vikings. They kind of got off to a rough start. Can't remember the last time they were ever 1-2, but that's where they found themselves 3 weeks into the season. But then from there have ran off 5 consecutive wins in impressive fashion. Coming in tonight 6-2 and looking to sustain the momentum that they had in last week's 35-28 win over St. Charles North just 1 week ago. From the spread, quarterback on the roll, made the initial defender miss, but then goes down. Tackle for loss all the way inside of the 10-yard line. Be looking for number 34, Travius Brown, running back for the Sabres. Just a sophomore carried 25 times for 177 yards last week. Would think we would see his number called frequently. This is to the other back who is hit nearly immediately by the interior defensive line.
Yeah, he's downhill. He's running pretty hard downhill.
Will bring up third and very long.
Ace left. 522 corner.
Viking defense doing a good job here on the first two plays, getting penetration up front with their big guys. Streamwood really taking their time with the call, finally getting to the line. Quarterback steps up with time, bobbled and falls incomplete, and that will bring up the punting team.
Damn it, I was afraid of that. I wanted to take a shot at him deep and fucking back up.
So Pace Temple settles in right around the Streamwood 40-yard line to return this punt. High snap. Barely gets it away. Low, fielded on almost, and did a good job in letting that one roll through. Thought about trying to pick it up on the run. It's one of the ugliest 50-yard punts you'll ever see, but effective nonetheless, and the ball will be spotted here at the near hash right at midfield. Good field position for the Vikings.
Okay, so you got split, it's gone.
Daniel Santa Catarina coming off MVP performance last week. 5 touchdowns, 370 yards. Pumps, spins, runs off the right side. Picks up 6-7 yards, making a nice substantial gain.
Holds and clips. No call. All right, yeah, just stay with time, man. That's pretty good. Keeping the same personnel.
Appeared to be a designed run from the get-go. Santa Catarina did a nice job with the punt fake.
They got 7.
But then turn and run.
All right, so what do you got? Who's that guy?
Picking up 6, bringing 2nd and 4 here.
There it is. You got slot right.
Slot right formation. Short eye.
Looks like tackle. No.
Miller time. Off the right tackle, through to the secondary. Still on his feet. All the way inside the 25-yard line.
We'll take a look at it.
That's just old-time Geneva football right there. I formation, off tackle right. And quite effective it was.
All right, so you got same personnel. I pro. No, it's not unbalanced.
I formation. Again, Miller picks up just a few. Vikings taking their time to really assert the ground game here. See if Santa puts her in the air here on 2nd and 7.
Same personnel, man. Second guy in, get the ball from 6. Power G. Nice job by
Counter off the right side.
Dairy Queen.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Dairy Queen.
Miller does a nice job making the most of his blockers downfield and does pick up the first down.
Dairy Queen did a nice job on that.
For Geneva, for the Streamwood 15-yard.
There was no back.
So the Vikings are marching effectively here.
Watch 10, taking it to the play every time. All right, you got 17.
Sticking with the ground game.
No, we got 45-17. So 4's out. Look,
Mentioned Elgin, or Streamwood rather, comes in 1-7 with their first win last week over Elgin.
no
A
slap.
score of 41-30. And as I mentioned, Trevius Brown carried for 177 yards in that game.
They run.
Again, Miller off the left side.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Yeah, try Bear.
Picking up yardage in chunks.
You might run a backside with the 3.
Viking offensive line really doing a good job here so far tonight.
That 3 technique should catch it from behind because your backers aren't getting it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got
Short eye, slot right formation.
Good run. This first series. I'm probably going to run the second play.
watch
Probably
blue.
throw it on first down and run on second.
No. Power off 10.
Miller off tackle again. Then why not?
So you got 3rd and
Big guys are plowing the way up front.
I'm not
Go
gonna,
Husker.
Led by senior captain number 72, Ryan Powers.
Husker.
Really making his presence known out there here so far tonight.
Go 0, man. You're on a 4, dude.
If I'm going to open up, I want to see what they do in trips, and then we'll come back.
Are you in Husker? All right.
3rd and 2 from the Sabre 8.
You're not in Husker. They wouldn't line up.
Off guard left. Touchdown Vikings.
They ran right at Brogan.
Ground and pound, 50-yard drive capped off
Husker, man. You gotta get in Husker. You gotta play.
by a T.J. Miller touchdown run. A thing of beauty there.
The only guy filling is the tone. You gotta play Husker, man. Otherwise, you're gonna get gutted off.
Quite methodical,
Make 'em throw.
very effective. Nice opening drive for the Viking offense. Spot is down, the point after is good. Vikings 7, Sabres 0. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
Kierhopper Sports in Aurora has the best selection of sporting goods in the Fox Valley. Just name the sport and they have the gear. From baseball bats and baseball gloves to running shoes, as well as a wide assortment of sweats. We have jerseys of all your favorite teams, including the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, and yes, we also have lots of Bear and Packer items too. Plus, we carry apparel from all of our local high schools. That's Kierhopper Sports on Galena Boulevard in Aurora.
Get ready for the fall hunting season by stopping in at JR Shooting Sports.
Stay warm when you're out on the hunt by choosing from a wide assortment of hunting apparel. JR also has a huge selection of guns for the hunt, as well as sports optics. And don't forget to stock up on ammunition because JR Shooting Sports is your fall hunting headquarters.
We're located on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. And visit us on the web and on Facebook.
Welcome back, high school football fans. Burgess Field here in beautiful Geneva, Illinois. It's a crisp, cool fall night. Barely 44 degrees here at kickoff. The Streamwood Sabres went 3 and out on their opening possession. The Vikings took over at midfield and marched quite effectively. T.J. Miller capped that drive with an 8-yard touchdown run, putting the Vikings out to an early 7-point lead. Kick with really no return, and the Sabres will start off once again in difficult field position about their own 19-yard line.
See if they throw.
Hold right strong.
We got
Right,
to
stretch
throw
right strong.
strong.
We mentioned the battle at the line of scrimmage, and certainly the Geneva offensive line won that battle on their opening series, but defensively they had good penetration in all 3 plays from scrimmage on the opening drive.
Cody's our man. Beat him, Cody.
Shotgun snap, pass attempt down the far sideline, falling incomplete. Senior quarterback Mason Pulich intended for Kevin Drewall. Pass really didn't look like it ever had a chance, kind of got out there and fluttered. Lucky a safety didn't come over and nab that.
Base right, power left, load bend. Cody was open. Okay, here's your ace. See how they
Pulich in a pistol formation. There's the give to Brown that I've been looking for, and along with me looking for it, so is the rest of the Viking defense. 6 helmets on the ball there, stopping Brown for no gain, bringing up 3rd and 10.
Trips right flip, 5-foot challenge.
Yeah, looks like they got, they're going center. We got 15, 17. I go goal line, man. You're not getting anything on your backers. You catch it back.
Sabres stay in the shotgun, go to the line. Pulich is pressured from behind. Out of bounds near the first down marker. We'll see where the spot comes in. Looks to be just short of the first down. It's always hard to tell when they drop those markers as they need to. And the punt teams come on for both Geneva and Streamwood.
Fake is there, man.
Who's playing corner against Kevin? Is it 25 or 31? You know?
High soft snap and another low punt hit the Streamwood player and will be downed about the 41-yard line.
Okay, you're on the 40, dude.
Boy,
Left hash. Let's see what they're giving you.
the first time that punt came out that low, I thought it was a fluke, but I'm seeing a trend. And the Vikings have excellent field position, 9 yards better than their first drive.
Might get 3 wide here. Yeah, I don't know how that kid is playing.
Another 3 and out for the Geneva defense.
You got pistol.
Santa's got a power pistol formation, slot left.
Yeah, that guy's leaning. Yeah.
Looks like we're going to have an illegal procedure penalty on the Vikings.
I never called it.
And that is the call.
Same personnel. Same personnel.
You just threw it way inside, huh?
Landy and Temple, the receivers here to the near side. Santa rolling left with time, sets his feet. Complete and all the way inside the 20-yard line. Beautiful pass and catch to the tight end on the drag across the way.
He just kind of jumped over Keontae. He was looking for the drag. He was looking for the drag off.
Kyle Brown with a great catch and then run after catch. Santa hit him in stride, as I said, dragging across the middle, and he picked up another 15 yards after the completion. The Vikings all the way down to the 19-yard line.
Here comes Golden.
Shotgun formation with time over the middle. Ball tipped. Falls incomplete. And what a shot Alexander Dosani took. Clean shot. The ball was tipped. Receiver was live and got lit up. Nice to see him getting up fine.
45's in. So here you go. You got throw.
Defenders dream about those kind of shots. Good to see he's okay.
Illini green. Oh, trips.
Man, the trips. Just like what we saw.
Trap. Power.
Give to TJ off the right side. Cuts it back up the middle all the way down inside the 5 to the 3.
14-yard gain, was on number 13.
Sometimes those read runs are deceiving because they take time to develop. But when you let them take the time to develop, I think you had a lineman pull on a trap there, really open the door for TJ Miller. And the Vikings are knocking on the door once again, come out in classic power I formation. Miller time.
Play, Coacher, I'm telling you, they don't know how to block that.
Got about a yard.
Ends in the B gap, though.
Number 44, Colin Capone. Number 25, Keontae Allen.
If I was calling plays, I'd go with that one again and again until it gets in. The big guys up front really winning the battle. Same formation, play action pass to the back door. Wide open, touchdown, Vikings. Number 22, Joseph Boenzi. Boy, all 11 defensive players for the Sabres took the bait there. Santa took his time, said ho, 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 and found Boenzi all alone for the score.
Yeah.
But you got a little someone, how's
Number 83, Alex Brower on for the point after attempt.
Well, you're getting no.
And it is good. Extending their lead to 14. Vikings out in front here on TV 17.
Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have 2 locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street just east of Route 47, and in Marengo you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
Hi, I'm Nick Bumble with Nick's Furniture in Sugar Grove, where if you shop Nick's, you save money! I have quality furniture, exceptional value, and fast delivery. Right now I have sofa love seat sets for $9.99. They're handcrafted quality, American made, and you can choose from tons of fabrics. My showroom is packed with these top quality sofa and love seat sets for $9.99. Nick's Furniture is located at 760 Heartland Drive in the business park across from Wabansie Community College in Sugar Grove. Online at shopnicksfurniture.com. Shop Nick's, save money!
Welcome back, high school football fans. The Geneva Vikings have jumped out and scored on both their first 2 possessions. This drive was capped by a 4-yard Santa Catarina pass to 22, Joseph Boenzi, all alone in the end zone. Pooch kick drops at the 34, covered by the Sabre player, Travius Brown. Boy, oh boy. Didn't think that was initially what was designed there, but Streamwood certainly fortunate to recover the ball there. This is Viking defense pitching a shutout here with 2 3-and-outs. Their first 2 series. Travius Brown off the left guard picks up a couple. Tackled from behind. Did the ball come out? It may have. Recovered by a Streamwood player. Kind of an ankle tackle there. You saw Brown kind of come down in a precarious position. Now there's another injured Sabre player down at the 35-yard line. We're going to take a quick injury timeout and hope that he's okay. Back in a moment.
We all love our pets, and when they're not feeling well, bring them to Fox Ridge Veterinary Clinic on 5th Street in Oswego. With over 20 years of experience, Dr. Judy Macbeth and her staff treats your pet like their own pet. Whether your pet needs preventative care, blood work, dental cleaning, or even surgery, Fox Ridge is a full-service, modern facility using the latest technology, including acupuncture to treat your pets. Acupuncture can relieve numerous medical conditions, including arthritis, back problems, and allergies. We also offer Chinese herbal medications. Our wellness exams are never hurried because we care about your dogs and cats as much as you do. Fox Ridge Veterinary Clinic provides quality medical care for pets in the Fox Valley area. Call us anytime or visit our website, foxridgevet.com.
Welcome back.
Who's the corner over by?
The injured player made his way to the side with assistance Captain Jake Jewell. Let's hope he's okay.
And you got even stack. Slants.
Let's go. Check. Let's go east. Or trips right. 500 vert.
Quick carry swallowed by the middle of the Viking defense there for short gain.
If we don't get this, can we go for it?
Sabres going to be looking at 3rd and 4. Come out in a trips right shotgun spread formation. Polish pressured on the run, working his way. Defenders are there. Looks like the ball came out. It's all going to be a matter of the spot.
And they brought a guy waiting for you to coach.
It appears that the referee is ruling him. Wow, he's saying he did pick up the first down before he fumbled the ball. Cannot fumble it forward.
Let's go bunch left.
Sabres get their first down of the night. With under 1.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Trio bunch receivers at the far hash.
He hasn't either way up, right?
Safety's over there playing forward.
Polish pressured again.
Yeah, Mylands. They got to get wider splits.
Does not go down, but will be ruled as a sack.
Their splits got to get out. Mylan, yeah, they're too tight.
All right, the splits are too tight.
Yeah.
Initial hit there by number 2, Billy Dowds, coming off the defensive end position.
Let's go. Spread.
Again, the defensive line, great penetration.
Spread right, 500 vert back up.
Was led by Dowds.
Jonah's got to be off.
Polish to the far sideline. Kevin Drewall, one of his favorite receivers, getting a number of targets here. I think every time he's gone to the air, it's been in his direction. So defensively, I'd say keep your eye on number 14 as a receiver.
522. Yeah, ace left. 522. Post. Both.
Sabres signal will call in from the sideline, and then the players go straight to the line from there. You don't see that real often. Staying with the shotgun, pressure again, and he is sacked.
You gotta protect for
3 seconds.
Dowds and Kemp initially there. Taking Polish down. Yet another sack. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Vikings 14, Sabres 0. We'll turn it around and bring you the second quarter after this here on TV 17.
Vacationland is the place to go for all of your RV needs, and the 2014s are arriving now, so come in and check them out. We have a great selection of new and used travel trailers, including pop-ups, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and much more. Campers for every budget and every lifestyle. Feel free to walk around and look inside. We also have a large parts showroom and full service department, plus propane refills and storage. Vacationland is located on Route 30 in Big Rock. Call or visit our website at vacationlandrv.com.
When it's time to choose a tractor, look for quality that stands the test of time. Reliability that can carry you through the tough times. Resale value you can bank on down the road. From one brand that's been working the land for more than 170 years, all backed by the finest dealer network around. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer.
Hi, I'm Dave Gieske from Buck Brothers in Hampshire. We have 3 other locations to serve you: Harvard, Wakanda, and Libertyville.
Here to start the second quarter of play in Week 9. Streamwood Sabres come out in punt formation. They've had troubles with both the snap and punt. Their first 2 punts so far this evening. A little bit better job of getting it out. Caught on the fly from the 25. Nifty return, still on his feet. And across midfield to the far sideline, cuts it back. All the way down inside the 30-yard line.
We had like 3 guys running down the field. Everybody else.
Chris Barger, what a great return. Actually had to turn his back to the line of scrimmage. Almost took it as a receiver. You don't like to see that. Finally got turned around, got his bearings. Some great blocks. And once again, these Vikings have great field position. Starting at the Sabre 29-yard line. Santa takes the high snap. Little hitch pattern here to the near side. Kyle Brown. Looks like the ball may have come loose there. Pick up the first down and retain possession.
You got 10 back in. On the back end, 10 back in.
That's a rhythm. All right. And he just threw it.
Pick up of 11.
Well, that is kind of like
Fresh set of downs from the 18-yard line.
No, you got a big gap to the right side here. Just
Slot right eye.
there it is. They're just running at that gap. To the right side, you got the one technique.
Misdirection abounds. Give is to the fullback, Liam Burns. Very good faking there by Santa Catarina.
Yeah. I mean,
Had me fooled for a while.
as soon as he wants to throw, there's pressure on him, so he's having to
So they got
step up
40
earlier, and that's throwing off the time.
And if I'm fooled from up here, I know those defenders down there have to be as well.
It should be key in 10.
And they're bringing, I mean, they brought 6 on one.
Short eye.
There it is. Just give it the 10.
Just give him the
Give to the fullback up the middle.
We can try to run some outside jet stuff too.
That's Woodworth on the carry. All the way down inside the 5.
1-yard gain. Down to the 2-yard line. 4th and goal for the Vikings.
All right, so now you got power eye coming in. Power eye person. Here we go. Power eye tight end person up.
That was Woodward down there. 15.
And just like that, the Vikings knocking on the door once again. Power eye right. And why not? TJ plows his way in for the score. Nice surge by the guys up front, and then the fullback ahead puts his head down, kept his feet moving. Paid it.
We can't really, I mean, we can't trap that without it hitting that.
I just go Husker.
Trap it.
TJ Miller. Second score of the night. First one was from 8 yards out. This one from 1.
Try Husker.
And the Vikings are rolling. Point after, low snap, fielded. Pace Temple did get a pass attempt away, but it did fall incomplete. So the Viking lead stands at 20. Back with the kick after this here on TV 17.
20 years, Peg's on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
For the best breakfast in Elburn, look no further than Brianna's Pancake Cafe on Route 38. Their breakfast menu is loaded with everything from Belgian waffles to breakfast burritos. And Brianna's also has a great lunch and dinner menu as well. But remember, breakfast is served all day long. So bring the family down to enjoy Brianna's wide assortment of breakfast specials and sandwich specials. Brianna's Pancake Cafe is conveniently located at 151 East Route 38 in Auburn. Stop in tomorrow for a great breakfast treat.
Welcome back, football fans. TV 17, your home for high school football. This is week 9 of the 2013 IHSA season, which has gone by quickly. Vikings lead by 20. Kick return from the 18-yard line. Noah Polich on the return. I would assume he's the younger brother of quarterback Mason Polich.
25's out there.
All right, let's go. Trips left.
So both the Viking defense and offense have been equally impressive.
Dude, you might as well
As the offense has taken advantage of great field position. First possession started at the 50, and they scored. Then from the 49, and then from the 29. Pass attempt on a seam route, just overthrown, falling incomplete.
Trips in. 25's over there, man.
Okay, he needs to throw.
Number 81, Jonah Exline, the intended receiver.
All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Ace right.
Polich certainly has good composure and presence in that shotgun. Shotgun 4 receiver set. Turns and cuts it back, rolling here to the near side. Drewall was open, but way overthrown.
25, right? You gotta go with him. He's helpless.
Lieutenant number 14, Kevin Wall.
Okay, spread. Spread right, 500 bird back then.
Polich, kind of an unconventional design to turn and roll to the left. It's a right-handed passer. It's a little bit hard, but he got his feet settled and really launched that ball way downfield.
The ball's in the air, there can be no contact, period.
Drewell was well overthrown. 3rd and 10. Again to the air. Steps up. Tipped pass complete. Not the intended receiver. Noah Polich. So Mason finds his little brother on the tip pass.
Okay, let's go. Launch right.
I think at this point the Sabres will take a first down any way they can get it. Although that was certainly not the way they drew that one up.
Launch right, 500 golden. That's it.
It's kind of interesting to watch how they signal in these plays from the sideline. I don't know if the kicking dog can get a video of that, get us a shot of that. 1st and 10, Polich steps up, still with the ball, he's running, picks up about 6. As a former linebacker, I always tried to steal signs, and I mentioned before, the entire team just turns and looks at the sideline. One player, one coach hand signals, and then 2 or 3 poster boards with some sort of symbols on them. 2nd and 4. Ball's on the ground. Again, pressure by that D-line. He was carrying the ball low. They got to it, knocked it free, and the Vikings have recovered.
All right, yeah, you got standards. They don't have 40.
And once again, the Vikings take over on the Streamwood side of the field. This time, they will start at the Sabre 40-yard line.
Okay, we're missing a couple things out there. Okay, first of all,
Don't know who is giving credit for that
You missed that twice, okay?
fumble recovery.
They can't, it's really hard.
Keep our ear out for it. Santa on a roll.
If you see that, just like in practice,
Drops it off underneath.
I don't see a huge advantage in a single side.
Kyle Brown comes down with it. Nice run after catch. And the Vikings hustle to get a play called quickly.
There's only 3 guys out there, all right? That's a better option than going to the backside single guy with the guy that...
And hustle to the line.
Okay, next.
Slot right eye, TJ Miller.
All right, side to scramble, which is good.
You gotta get
Now
Simon
drop
out.
Picks up a solid 4 yard.
Ball got low, right? You didn't have 2 hands on it.
Play
If
Husker.
it's not there,
Husker,
I would
Husker.
like you to
Zero. Husker,
run a little
zero.
bit faster, okay? Because the pocket's not breaking down and we're really...
And I'm afraid we have another injured player down on the field.
We're still going to throw the ball here.
Take another injury timeout and hope that he is okay.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. And so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime at 630-466-7835.
Welcome back. Second quarter action. Vikings lead by 20. Just over 7.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. I formation on 2nd and 7. TJ Miller off tackle left. That off tackle is such a great play. And you see the Vikings go off tackle right so often. Kind of nice change of pace to see him go to the left side. Personnel change. You see Jack McClung come in. Tight end position. TJ on a delayed give. Plays whistle dead. Maybe encroachment. Yes, that is the call, which will give the Vikings first and goal. That's tough to swallow if you're a Schaumburg Sabre defender, player,
All right.
coach, or fan.
You're on the 5. They're going to go.
And the big guys up front are plowing their way through time and again, giving them 1st and 5. TJ, delayed give, wide open, off tackle left, touchdown, Vikings. That opened up just the way they drew that up on the board. Credit that offensive line for clearing the way. So again, the Vikings take advantage of great field position, which was the product of the fumble recovery, the 40-yard line.
Taylor's got a flag.
Point after is good, and a flag does come in, maybe running into the kicker.
He's got to go to the block point.
They'll figure that out. Vikings lead by 27. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
If you're looking for authentic Mexican food in Elburn, then you need to stop in at Chico's Cantina. Chico's has a wide selection of tacos, burritos, nachos, tortas, and many other Mexican favorites. You can take out or eat in at our colorful dining area, and if you're thirsty, Chico's carries a great selection of your favorite beverages. So whether it's lunch or dinner, head over to Chico's Cantina at 107 Valley Drive in Elburn.
Welcome back to TV 17, your home for high school football. The Geneva Vikings are out early and often dominating. TJ Miller in for his third touchdown run of the night, capping a 40-yard drive after a fumble recovery by the Geneva defense. Running into the kicker, penalty was assessed, so from the 45, high kick fielded by Polish at about the 10 and does not make the 20 once again. Nice hang time and coverage by the kickoff team there.
Okay, let's go ace right strong.
Yeah, just start rotating, guys.
Find it interesting to see somebody different handling kickoff and point after kicks for the Vikings, but number 16, Jack Mays, does a real good job kicking off for the Vikings. And Alex Brower is the place kicker. Polish delayed give to Travis Brown. Hit immediately.
They got their twos.
Kemp and Boenzi. Initial hits on the stop there.
Let's go. Bunch right.
Number 30, Stephen Kemp, and number 65,
500 Charger.
Allen.
So after the call from the sideline, Polish and company go to the line from the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket with time. Ball is deflected and went from one receiver to another. And I believe the second receiver, younger brother of the quarterback, Noah Polish, is the one who finally came down with that.
So trips right.
Threw into coverage, receiver tipped the ball, and the other receiver finished off the reception for him. Kind of a group effort. Yet another unconventional first down for the Sabres, but they'll take it, no doubt. Delayed give to Brown, hit in the backfield, barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And again, Joe Boenzi in the backfield.
Let's go.
So the line is penetrating and the linebackers are just mopping up. Boenzi very active.
Ace left. Cody's got to come over here. Yeah, I want to.
Two receivers are split to each side. Polish setting up a screen. Can't get rid of it though. Pressured. Finally does get rid of it. Complete to his little brother. Knocked out of bounds. It's some backyard football there. Gotta like Mason hitting Noah. Gotta think the parents got the camcorders going there. But much to do about nothing, as virtually no gain on the play. And the Sabres are looking at 3rd and 10. Trips left from the far hash. Polish. Pressured and sacked.
That time that guy.
Kemp and Loberg all over him there, resulting in a 5-yard loss. And that will bring on the punt team, number 44, Colin Totoni, the punter. And they've had a couple slow snaps and low punts. Another slower snap, not fielded, fumbled, and he is tackled at the 23-yard line. I had mentioned they had had problems with that snap, and it just took too long, didn't make it there, and the defender was there with the ball. To Tony, all he could do is cover it. And the field position theme continues as the Vikings start from the Sabre 24.
Still bring him? He doesn't look like he's enthused about this call, Coach.
Santa from the gun with time to the end zone. Touchdown! Post pattern, wide open. Pace, tempo. Touchdown, Vikings. Katarina had time. Temple split the seam between the linebacker and the safety. A classic post pattern. Made it look easy. Vikings have scored every time they've touched the ball. And continue to impress. Point after is good. Making the lead 34. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
West Physical Therapy is the place to go if you have a sports injury, neck and back pain, concussion, headaches, or sprains. Treatment at West PT is focused on your needs. Our experienced manual physical therapists spend at least 45 minutes one-on-one with each patient. We take the time to care and the time to listen to you to give you the time to heal. Discover the West Physical Therapy difference: convenient hours, locations, and easy scheduling. We have 2 nearby facilities to serve you, on Kesslinger Road in Geneva and on Main Street in Sugar Grove. Call us anytime or visit our website, westphysicaltherapy.com.
Welcome back to TV 17. The Geneva Vikings have scored every time they've touched the ball tonight.
Right.
Noah Polish on the return.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. He's got an excuse for everything, man. Just forget it. I don't know.
Polish with the return.
Okay, spread.
Yeah, right. I would, you know, if you're going to be in Sabre, I'd run Saw. I'd run, I just blitz. I'd run Star Wars. I mean, what's the big deal? You know, it's going to happen. No, I mean, but if he doesn't want to play.
Forgive me, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here.
Oh, I don't know, man. I have nothing.
Brown on the carry, hit immediately.
But since you're in here, help yourself. I bet.
No gain.
Go right ahead. Oh, okay.
3 posts.
19, Chris Martin.
It was trips.
Geneva Viking defense has really been impressive here tonight.
Right.
Polish hit in the backfield and sacked.
I was watching the route. I didn't.
Harvey brought down in the backfield by number 2, Billy Dow.
Let's go empty right.
Viking defensive line is just living in that safe backfield here tonight. Polish flushed from the pocket. Pass interference penalty will be called.
You gotta tell him that two's using the cast as a weapon, man.
Defender just got his feet tangled up with the receiver.
Where are we at? We on the? Are we middle? Where are we?
High school football, that is not a spot foul.
Whatever, man. Tell him whatever. He's using that cast as a weapon. He's trying to hurt our quarterback.
500 shallow.
Pass interference against the Vikings.
So the penalty is stepped off, and there's just under 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Polish fakes the give, steps up. dumps it off to the receiver. Cross midfield, still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds.
You want to bend it? What do you want to do? What do you want to bend? No, screw this. Okay, let's go ace, right, strong, free motion rub, trap.
All of a sudden, these Sabres have a little skip in their stride.
I think now. All right, now tell me how this guy is playing Raider out here. This is 2, right? And he said he can't block him. You can't reach him?
Oh, man.
Counter give to Brown, picking his way through to the secondary, still on his feet. Inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds about the 10, 11 yard line.
All right.
Duster, baby, duster.
Let's go trip.
Duster.
Trips left strong. 500 screen right 2.
No, they got the D-line's the starters, but the back 7 are the other guys. Yeah.
So all of a sudden, this Sabre offense has come to life. Deep drop, setting up a screen. That's Brown. Defended well. Tackled about the 6 yard line.
Okay. Let's go bunch left weak. Free motion rub.
I tell you, John Milan is blocking this too pretty good. So I think Mark might have found his left tackle for next year. He's battling this guy pretty good.
2nd and 6 from the 8. Pulich picking his way on the keep.
Hey, Milan reached the guy.
Tackled after a short gain.
Okay, where are we at? Okay. Spread. Okay, spread right.
That's someone's ankle. Jewel, what was the diagnosis?
So this is a big 3rd down for this Sabre offense in the red zone. Pulich to the end zone. Touchdown. Drewall outfought the defender. Touchdown.
All right, now it's that kick or what?
We're kicking.
Kicking deep?
Oh, not kick.
Well, the Viking defense really asserted themselves throughout the first half. Forgive my hiccups. But the Sabre offense really moved down the field quite effectively there. Point after is no good. I give up. Vikings 34, Sabres 6.
Hopper Sports in Aurora has the best selection of sporting goods in the Fox Valley. Just name the sport and they have the gear. From baseball bats and baseball gloves to running shoes, as well as a wide assortment of sweats. We have jerseys of all your favorite teams, including the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, and yes, we also have lots of Bear and Packer items too. Plus, we carry apparel from all of our local high schools. That's Hopper Sports on Galena Boulevard in Aurora.
Whether you're a seasoned hunter or getting ready for your first hunt, you'll need to be prepared. JR Shooting Sports is your complete shooting sports retail center.
We can outfit the entire family, including ladies and youths.
We'll equip you for the hunting season with a full line of shooting accessories.
And don't forget about your hunting, buddy.
JR Shooting Sports has your dog training collars, scents, and retrieving dummies to give you every advantage out there. Visit JR Shooting Sports today, a mile west of the Fox Valley Mall on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora.
Welcome, high school football fans. First half action here in week 9. Kicker missed the ball.
Charlie Brown.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen that before.
Infamous Charlie Brown play.
Just over 1 minute left to play here in the first half. The Vikings lead 34-6. Really dominated the entire first half until the Sabre offense just came to life. Kick up, turn across midfield, and he is going to go. Touchdown, Vikings. Number 19, Chris Barger. They put one of those pooch kicks out there, unconventional, and then out of nowhere, he emerged and took it all the way in for the score.
Just our kid? Just our kid or somebody else too?
There was a personal foul on that return, which will be assessed on the kickoff. Point after is good, and the lead is 35, Vikings 41, Sabres.
Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have 2 locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street, just east of Route 47, and in Marengo, you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
Just under 1 minute left to play here in the first half. The Vikings lead 41-6. Kicking from the Sabre 45. And that will be a touchback.
Let's go tank.
You looked up there?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Vikings really dominated, scoring each of their first 4 times they touched the ball. And then seemingly out of nowhere, after a pass interference penalty, the Sabre offense came to life, marched and scored. And then the Vikings returned the ensuing kickoff, given a real flurry of points here in the last few minutes as we wind down the first half of play. Low snap, fielded, tackled in the backfield.
Let's go bunch right. Guys, bunch right. 500 follow, 3 wheel.
Brought down by number 2, Billy Dowd.
We get a first down here. Let's call timeout. Yeah, Ace. Timeout.
Number 2, Billy Dowd's credited for the tackle. He's been very active defensively here tonight. Streamwood's going to call a timeout, and so will we.
Hi, I'm Nick Bumble with Nick's Furniture in Sugar Grove, where if you shop Nick's, you save money. I have quality furniture, exceptional value, and fast delivery. Right now I have sofa love seat sets for $9.99. They're handcrafted quality, American made, and you can choose from tons of fabrics. My showroom is packed with these top quality sofa and love seat sets for $9.99. Nick's Furniture is located at 760 Heartland Drive in the business park across from Wabansie Community College in Sugar Grove. Online at shopnicksfurniture.com. Shop Nick's, save money.
27 seconds left to play here in the first half. Polich from the shotgun, and he is swallowed by the Viking defense.
Okay, let's go trips right. Power right. Bend.
And they may not even get another play off.
Okay, that's fine.
And that will do it for the first half of play. Vikings 41, Sabres 6.
What if we told you there's a new utility vehicle out there with the most advanced engine in its class? That it has 3 cylinders with dual overhead cams. That it has 50 horsepower and intense acceleration. Now what if we told you it was a John Deere? Prepare to have your expectations shattered by the all-new Gator XUV 825i.
Stop by Buck Brothers today in Hampshire, Harvard, Libertyville, or Wakanda to see one of the new John Deere Gators.
Vacationland is the place to go for all of your RV needs, and the 2014s are arriving now, so come in and check them out. We have a great selection of new and used travel trailers, including pop-ups, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and much more. Campers for every budget and every lifestyle. Feel free to walk around and look inside. We also have a large parts showroom and full service department, plus propane refills and storage. Vacationland is located on Route 30 in Big Rock. Call or visit our website at vacationlandrv.com.
Welcome back, high school football fans. Second half action about to begin here at Burgess Field as the Geneva Vikings have jumped out to a 41-6 halftime lead over the visiting Streamwood Sabres. Streamwood comes into tonight's game with a record of just 1-7. Short kick fielded right at the 30-yard line by the upback through the first wave of defenders, still on his feet, and tackled right about the 45-yard line. And that's Chris Barger, who took a similar kick all the way to the house to close out a flurry of first half scoring for the Vikings.
Vikings take over first and 10 from the
And for the first time tonight, the Geneva Vikings actually take possession with the ball on their half of the 50. The worst field position they had in the first half was their first drive started at the 50. And then from there, they began at the 41, the 29, the 40, and the 24-yard lines. And every time converted that field position into a score. T.J. Miller off the right guard, spins across midfield, finally brought down near the first down marker.
He took that ball down really well, man.
number 15, John Nebakoff, and number 25, Keontae Ellis.
Miller found the end zone 3 times in the first half, each time from short distances.
He's fun to watch on game day, man. He's not all that much fun to put
This offensive line has really done a stalwart job here tonight, paving the way for T.J. Miller and also giving time for Santa Catarina to pass. Fullback Woodworth with carry there. From the Vikings, 1st and 10 from the Sabre 40.
Party line.
Santa is in a power pistol formation. Fakes the give, rolls to the right, dumps to the fullback, Woolworth. Picks up the first down as he gets inside the 30-yard line. Woodworth, nice reception.
It's too bad we didn't have that on last play because they booted right into it.
This time, Santa Catarina has a back flanked on each hip from the shotgun. Pace Temple shuffles and resets in the left slot. Looking to the far corner. Ball was defended well, then the defender nearly had it, and then the receiver almost ultimately came down, finally falling harmlessly and incomplete. He really just kind of hung that one out there. Both players actually had a chance to make the play, and neither of them did. So the Vikings look at 2nd and 10.
Dave Carly, please report to the concession stand. Dave Carly to the concession stand, please.
Short I formation. Miller off guard right through to the secondary and in for the score. Wow, did they make that look easy. Big guys on the right side. Sean McKenzie and Ryan Powers paving the way. TJ's got just this effortless glide about him. And the Vikings are out to a 41-point margin, point after pending. And the clock will be running for the rest of the game. Appears the play was whistled dead. Had a pass fall incomplete. This snap is good. The spot is down and the kick is up. And it is good. Vikings 42, Sabres 6. Kickoff is next here on TV 17.
We all love our pets, and when they're not feeling well, bring them to Fox Ridge Veterinary Clinic on 5th Street in Oswego. With over 20 years of experience, Dr. Judy Macbeth and her staff treats your pet like their own pet. Whether your pet needs preventative care, blood work, dental cleaning, or even surgery, Fox Ridge is a full-service, modern facility using the latest technology, including acupuncture to treat your pets. Acupuncture can relieve numerous medical conditions, including arthritis, back problems, and allergies. We also offer Chinese herbal medications. Our wellness exams are never hurried because we care about your dogs and cats as much as you do. Fox Ridge Veterinary Clinic provides quality medical care for pets in the Fox Valley area. Call us anytime or visit our website, foxridgevet.com.
While the Geneva Vikings are celebrating senior night in style tonight as they close out the regular season, and they have scored every time they've touched the ball, leading 48-6. Travius Brown takes the kick and gets it across midfield. For a moment, I thought he was going to be gone.
Trips right. He's a real deal. Trips right, 3 motion rub.
If he hadn't cramped up, they would have beat the thing.
Yeah. 500 wheel. Put him in weak. Give him a weak call.
So Sabres come to the line, staying with the shotgun formation. Quarterback Mason Polich at the helm. Pressured and tackled from behind once again. This time it's number 9, Matthew Loberg. He's been there all night.
Bunch right. 500 fall.
He and Stephen Kemp and Billy Dowds have really been in that Streamwood backfield most of the night. Trips right. Shotgun. Pressure again. Sacked again.
All right, this one.
Kemp. Again.
Are they taking this?
Exchanging some pleasantries there. If the referee is critiquing him on his technique. The Geneva defensive line has really been in that Streamwood backfield all night. Polich fields a snap. Flush to the right side on the run, gets rid of it. Complete to his younger brother across the 40-yard line. Going to be very near the first down marker, but just short. I would think that they would go for it here on 4th and 1. Down 42 and in the midst of a 1-7 season. You go for it. It's an inverted wishbone from the shotgun. Give to Brown, hitting the backfield. Good second effort near the marker. Just going to be a matter of where they finally spot the ball. Short, they don't even measure. Defense holds and takes over on downs. I would think the personnel substitutions will now come in full force. The clock will run, and the Geneva offense will probably stick to the run from here on out. Late substitution, getting the 11th man on the field. It's at the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Gives the tailback off the right side. Number 14, Sean Chambers in at quarterback for the Vikings, who promptly hustles to the line, sideline rather, for the call rather than shuttling it in. 2nd and 7 from their own 42. Right up the middle, off the right guard. Wow, Liam Burns with an explosive run. He made that look almost as easy as TJ Miller's last touchdown run. Because the numbers are different out there, but the result is yet the same. Geneva line just opening up gaping holes for their backs to run through. Burns again.
Yeah. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 to Vikings.
Second and 7.
I mean, the only difference is they have more coaches in the college program. That's the only difference.
Gives the fullback through to the secondary. Nice pickup. The offensive line continues to just open up big holes for these guys to run through.
I don't know, man. A team that can throw the ball and protect is good. Really good throws. Really good throws. I mean, Mateo is just going through like nothing. And that's what you're going to see in the playoffs, right?
Burns off the left side. Picks up a few. As the substitutions continue.
I mean, we can see how to attack them. We're just not. Cole went down right away, too. And that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Burns hit almost immediately. No gain.
Ivan's got a offense on it.
3rd and 8 from the 15.
No, their quarterback's different, for sure.
Sweep right. He's got the corner at the 10. Hit. Flag comes in.
There's a penalty on the play.
Tay's angle was also horseshit, man.
Personal foul, 1st and goal for the Vikings.
I'm in. I'm in for a stop. The tailback's getting the ball. Because he was just talking to me.
Sweep left. Does not get the corner.
Brought down to number 15, Josh Novikov.
Evan Novikov might have like a switchblade. Yes, sir.
Second down and goal for the Vikings at the Streamwood 5-yard line.
You gotta like them.
This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Burns will not get in.
It's amazing.
After 3 quarters, Vikings 48, Sabres 6.
20 years, Peg's on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
So here to start the 4th quarter of play, the Vikings lead 48-6. Have 3rd and goal from the Streamwood 3-yard line. To the air, touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete to Brock Perry for a Viking touchdown.
Nice little down and in. Brock Perry, touchdown.
I think the head coach is. I don't know. That's our GC.
Point after is good.
For the best breakfast in Elburn, look no further than Brianna's Pancake Cafe on Route 38. Their breakfast menu is loaded with everything from Belgian waffles to breakfast burritos. And Brianna's also has a great lunch and dinner menu as well. But remember, breakfast is served all day long. So bring the family down to enjoy Brianna's wide assortment of breakfast specials and sandwich specials. Brianna's Pancake Cafe is conveniently located at 151 East Route 38 in Auburn. Stop in tomorrow for a great breakfast treat.
Well, you have enough time to go hit the post, all right? Okay, all right, very good. All right, man.
Very Brown with the return.
Okay.
Make sure they stand up and
Okay. I want. All right. I need to tone it.
I'll be like those witches at the end of the thing.
Okay.
Lay on the ground down there.
Hey, okay, give me ace right strong.
That's brutal. Your feet get stuck up. You can't hold move.
Strength. Okay, give me ace right strong. 3 motion. Roll right Heisman.
Because I mean, some of the things we can
Who's there?
Yep.
2?
Well, he's a man. It's hard. It's better again. It's better in zones. All right. Go. Trips right.
I got for him and then I'm forward.
Right. Power left. Solid 10.
Jack Hausengate on the cover.
Sorry about that. We've been experiencing some audio difficulties. Fourth quarter action. Vikings lead 55-6. Number 2, Max Draper in at quarterback for Streamwood.
Okay. I want straight back.
Give is to Williams, or Brown rather. Geneva defense continues to just dominate.
Okay, let's go trips right, strong. 500 rub, 22 smoke. Just go rub and then go.
Slow snap. Finally fielded for a loss. And the Sabres will have no choice but to punt.
Zach is really struggling with the snaps, man. Is it the cold weather or what?
Nice high punt, fielded at the 35. Fair catch was called for.
Justin Neville with the fair catch. Vikings take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Nice run off tackle left. Got an injury timeout.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. and so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime at 630-466-7835.
Resuming action, 1st and 10 from the 46. Give us to the tailback. Nice gain there off the right side.
Well, if nothing else, this game should teach us that the weight room needs to be our best friend until the day that we whistle up again.
Third and short.
We'll be competitive with any of these kids.
Fullback works his way back over the right side.
Are you still coaching up Mitch? Not away.
That's a good question.
Hey, from up here, it looked like when Noah caught that last pass of Mason's, that he caught that and then he bounced forward. Right? Or am I wrong on that? I'm obviously a little biased.
Appears to be just short of the first down.
Here comes quarterback sneak. They kind of have it. I mean, you know what I mean? I hope we're in that position someday. I agree. Watch it, we'll probably jump.
Quarterback sneak picks up the first down.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
The fullback just hammers it up the middle.
Based off of the time, I mean, we got 5 minutes left.
2-yard gain, 7 down and 8 to the Vikings.
Sean Chambers continues to handle the quarterbacking duties here for the Vikings in the fourth quarter.
Liam Burns, the ball carrier.
Liam Burns from tailback position. Nice run.
Lock is one.
James Crawshaw, the ball carrier.
So the Vikings just continue to hammer the ball with the running clock. Really have to look at favorable momentum they've got going into postseason play.
Trap. You did that quick little fullback trap here. Out of the A's, yeah, out of I here. Watch this.
4th and 2. Quarterback keep follows the fullback near the marker.
Okay, here we go, offense. Max, get in there.
And the Vikings do pick up the first down, and from here they will probably snap the ball 3 more times and effectively run out this clock.
Well, they're going to try to score.
Okay.
James Crawshaw, the ball carrier.
All right, I'm coming down. Well, gentlemen.
All right.
Sorry, we're a little better tonight for you guys.
Next year.
Do better. We will be. Stay healthy.
Crawshaw, the ball carrier.
So they milk every second they can off the clock. They snap it. Give again to Crawshaw. Then there'll be maybe one more snap yet here for the evening. But a very impressive win for these Vikings, closing out the regular season here on senior night. Last snap of the game. Crawshaw is tackled. Your final, Geneva 55, Streamwood 6. On to postseason play for these Vikings in an impressive fashion as they have rattled off 6 consecutive wins to close out the regular season. We're not sure of our playoff format and schedule, but we just hope that you